Welcome everybody, it's Tellum and I got for you guys a video on Numa, because if you guys don't know, this is a part of my whole storyline of of zombies from Treyarch, and it is from World at War to Black Ops to Black Ops 2, and then I will continue on in Black Ops 3 as we collect more storyline. So you guys just get comfy, because this series is going to last one for every map. So this map isn't really that exciting, but Deriza is where the storyline really starts. We know for sure that's when the storyline starts. So I am doing a giveaway. I want to mention this before I actually start this video. I'm doing a giveaway. If you're watching this video after this year ends of 2015, then you missed it. But if you are watching it before, go to my channel and go check it out right away, and you'll be able to just see all the stuff I'm giving away. It'll be Black Ops 3, stuff like that. And now, without further delay, let's jump into it. Okay, like I said, this is on Numa, and we do not know if this is actually where the story actually starts, but I kind of don't believe this is where the actual storyline is, but it did have some settings for the story. I won't... but first thing I want to talk about is the first thing we see inside, not Deriza, inside Numa is the four original characters are introduced. It's Richtofen, not Maxis, Dempsey, Nikolai, and Takeo. So we get those right away, and they appear to know each other before. So that's I'm not too sure. This could be possibly, I don't know, but this is why I don't believe it's actually part of the storyline, because I just can't find it in me to believe that this could be. And then they also introduce something else, this thing that causes the zombies, and you can see a rock in it and shoot it, and they say, I wonder where that's where whatever the zombies came from, or whatever they say. And then that just 115, it was introduced, and it was pretty much, this is the setting for where the zombies came from and all that. So nothing, I can kind of touch on this in a little bit, but let's move on from it for now. The ray gun was introduced too, and this is actually some story in it, because this facility is where the ray gun was actually made, but was taken because the Germans found out about it, and they took the ray gun and made a design of their own, which is the Porter's ray gun, which is just the pack punch version. But they took it back to Deriza, which we'll talk about later in the next episode. Also, the Wonder Waffle DG2, and we know for a fact this is Richtofen's weapon. He made this himself, which is, there's not really that much explanation why it's inside Numa. I don't know why it is, it's just that. And then let's talk about something that could possibly be some storyline related stuff. So let me show you a picture of it. It's this, if you see, there's actually written on the wall, there's called the Tunguska effect, Tunguska, but what it relates to is this event called the Tunguska effect, event, and it was a super powerful thing. I'll tell you about it in a second. So let me just tell you a little bit about it. So this was in Russia, and it was the largest explosion has ever been recorded in human history. So this, they still haven't figured out if this is a, what's it called, a comet or meteor, but I think Treyarch play it off as a meteor, because I think this is how they're playing off how 115 got inside this Japan, that I could have up on screen. I don't know if I will, but it's just I think this is how they're playing off how this 115 got here. And it exploded before it actually touched the earth, and the power of this thing is insane. It's 1,000 times the power greater than the atomic bomb that was dropped on Hiroshima, Japan, and that is insane. This is some powerful stuff. And from what I know, I don't think it actually killed anybody. It just destroyed a lot of trees, because it was dropped in the middle of a forest, and, well, not forest, but kind of on a river between a forest, and it's inside so if people weren't by it, so I'm not exactly sure if there is. And this actually took place on the excuse me, the morning of June 30th, 1980 and 1908, excuse me. And So the whole reason I think they have this here is just to say this is where the meteor and not Hiroshima and this map, oh my gosh, Numa, it came from. I'm pretty sure that's all the story, all the whole reason why this exists inside the map. Then we see one other thing. We see this guy hung right as you spawn in. I'll have an image of it up on screen. Then you see him, and this guy is actually, he's in one of the radio. No, he's Peter. It's a radio was sent to him inside the map, but his name is Peter, and he hung himself because he didn't want to turn into a zombie or something along those lines. But also, if you look at his left hand, his hand is off. So this is why there's a dead hand on top of the power switches inside all zombie maps. So if you guys were wondering why there was hand, you just thought it was just because it was cool, but of course this is also a theory why that it's his hand, but this guy Peter, and it's his hand. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. There's nothing really to talk about else inside this, so that's it about this one. And the real storyline starts, and the real stuff starts happening in the next mod zombie map, Deriza. So hope you guys stay tuned for that. It'll be out hopefully, I'm not sure actually. So like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and don't forget to check out that giveaway on my channel. And there will be a link to this playlist if you missed this previous episode, because I've only released 2 episodes so far, but there will be more in the future, unless you're watching it sometime in the future where they're already released. But don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.